and compose yourselves for the mess that might spill over the stage for this next guy. I love him, but I won't hug him. Put your hands together for Chuck Rhoads. Chuck Rhoads.
I go to Goodwill, just to buy pants to specifically cut into shorts, and my fear is always that I'm gonna run into somebody and I'm like, I know you from somewhere. I'm like, oh, well, I work at such and such. Maybe you've seen me there. No, that's not it. Oh, I know what it is. I do comedy up at Bert's. Maybe you've seen me there? No, oh, I know what it is. I donated that shirt to Goodwill last season. You're fucking wearing it. Guys, Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. That movie was a metaphor, right? Because it's just a lot of different body types. Doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna be such a faggot when I'm older. I'm gonna be such a faggot that when my kids are sitting down in the auditorium for lunch, they're like, God, my dad makes the best egg salad sandwiches, you know? Never any shells. Your dad's a fucking fag. I just feel at this point, probably the best my employment is gonna get is if two restaurants were arguing over me, you're gonna pay them minimum wage to wash your dishes? Well, we're gonna pay him minimum wage too, but we're gonna turn a blind eye when he's stealing hush puppies off the top of the trash can. I have fitness goals. I just want to get in such good shape that, if a psychopath were to murder me and hang my naked body from the rafters of this warehouse, from meat hooks, I want the first thought that goes through that detective's mind to be oh God, wow, this guy's in pretty good shape. He must work out at least 3, maybe 4 times a week. How did he even become a victim? Did the guy sneak up on him? It must have taken that guy an hour just to get those meat hooks through his pecs. I feel a lot of anxiety when I'm in convenience stores and I'm choosing between the smaller chocolate milk and the bigger one. I just feel I'm going to be judged upon just because I chose the quart size. Guys, I'm really afraid of dying in a fat way. Diabetes. I'm talking about my greasy fat fingers slipping on the steering wheel and I cause this massive car pileup on the interstate. Because the firefighter's gonna, he's gonna cut my shirt off. It's oh, hey Bill, get over here. Yeah, I know his face is all burned up, but look at that muffin top. I don't know, it's just being fat used to be a cool thing, it used to be a sign of wealth and prosperity. Take the Holocaust for example. Those people are pretty malnourished, not very cool. But if you give them a bunch of knit hats and skinny jeans, you'd have like 6 million instant hipsters. And then you wouldn't. I had this friend that owned a DeLorean, and he would always pull up to like pick me up, and he'd be in front of my house, and like, you know, the door always swings open. He's like, "Get in the car, Marty!" It's like God damn it, Rick! Like, it's just not funny anymore, man. Like, you've had this car for 3 years, like, you know, like. Why don't you go back in time and get your old job back, you know? Like, why don't you go back in time and get your wife and kids back? Rick, you've had this car for 3 years, and all you have to show for it is a bunch of speeding tickets in the glove box for 88 miles per hour. I'm pretty sure that's not a flux capacitor. That looks like the fuse box from your grandparents' basement. I'm Chuck Rhoads, Howler Monkeys Comedy Troupe.
One more time for Chuck Rhoads. Chuck Rhoads. So the